Multiple oversight officials estimate that at least $100 billion in COVID relief loan funding earmarked to help small business owners make payroll was stolen by fraudsters.
I think people made a conscious decision. We're going to get the money out, and if there's fraud, you'll chase it later.
Ms. Williams, she was living in Kent at the time when she started defrauding all of the different government pandemic assistance programs throughout the pandemic, including programs that are supposed to help small businesses, like the Paycheck Protection Program, the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program. She also filed fraudulent claims for unemployment. And then later in the pandemic, she defrauded the Emergency Rental Assistance Program of over $2.8 million.
No money, no problems, at least for former Atlanta City Attorney and Democrat Shalitha Robertson. Now, she was just sentenced to 7 years behind bars after being found guilty for pandemic loan fraud over $15 million worth.
Yo, face! Yo, your face, please! With sugar on top!
All right, y'all. Now we had to double back on this PPP loan topic because apparently it's a big thing right now as everyone is doing story times about it, because now a lot of people are actually getting arrested and going to jail. Now, it was once upon a time when we heard of it being a possibility that people are going to be going to jail for committing PPP loan fraud, but now we're actually seeing it with our own two eyes, so we know it's real. Now it's getting serious to the point where they're saying that the feds actually put out a list full of people's names who have warrants for PPP loan fraud because they took out loans that they wasn't supposed to take out by falsifying information. Basically, if you're on that list, they're coming for you, right? But here's the kicker. The list is now important whether you actually file for a PPP loan or not yourself, because people were so thirsty and greedy for money that they were filing for people without them knowing and collecting the money, while a person had no idea a PPP loan was being taken out under their identity. So if you have a friend or family member that knows your social and you witness them get more than one PPP loan, your best bet is to check that list, because you could be on it due to someone else stealing your identity and you would never even know. So I stumbled across 3 videos that I want to get into. Someone explaining why he filed a bunch of PPP loans using other people's information and paying them off. Then you got another person explaining how she was struggling and tempted to file for the loan, but something told her not to, even in the time of adversity. And another person explaining how they knew nothing about the loans, but glad she didn't take the bait, because now them same people she's seen balling all on social media is now on their way to jail. Now, I personally watched people I know go through all these 3 stages of each video, and let's just say one side is happy they didn't indulge, while the other party is pissed that they did and now possibly facing jail time. So let's get into it, y'all. I'll leave the names of the people in the videos in the comment section if you want to check out their content. But in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
In 2020, I actually signed up for over 15 bogus small business loans. And since I'm already going to jail, it's time to tell my side of the story. Now, this scam started out like any other good scam. An error from the government, an opportunity for me.
All right, see, we got to pause it already. Let me say this. There's no such thing as a good scam. In the minute you go into it thinking, yes, this is a good scam, this is how you get caught, because you're too gullible. It's never, ever a good scam.
There was a form that you could fill out online, and it would ask you 3 questions. It would ask you, do you own a small business? You would check yes. Then it would ask you if you want $10,000. You check yes. And then it would say, do you promise you own a small business? And then you check yes again, and boom, 10,000 bucks. Now, this process was like taking candy from a baby. So once I got the 10,000, I did the right thing, and I told everyone I knew about.
You hear what he said? I did the right thing. First and foremost, his first mistake was the fact that he seen how easy it was and thought that it was going to be that easy getting $10,000 from the government. Let me tell y'all one thing, man. One thing about the government, they're never just going to give you something without something else on the back end. I'm sorry. You got people working 2 to 3 jobs just to maintain in America today. And you think that they're going to send you money just because? They'll send UK billions of dollars before they even give you one.
Now, at first, people were skeptical. They said, Drake, what do you mean you just answered 3 questions and then $10,000 appears in your account? But I assured them it was legit. So next thing you know, I was signing everybody up. I was taking their information, signing up for this loan, and then I was giving them $50 out of the $10,000. And until things went wrong, like really, really, really wrong, everybody was happy. And to be honest, no problems really occurred until they realized that, hey, maybe this Drake guy isn't a trapdoor salesman. Now, in my defense and everyone else's defense who had taken this opportunity, what else were we supposed to do? Big Brother came down, locked us down, and told us we couldn't make any money. We were just doing what we had to do. I'm just glad I got to come on here and tell my side of the story. It's been real, and I will see you in 3 to 6 years.
All right, now, 9 times out of 10, he's probably playing. 9 times out of 10, he's probably playing. However, there really is people that did exactly what he said, and they felt that they were getting free money. Now, like I said before, they're never going to just give you money without something on the back end. The fact that it was that easy should have been a red flag for people. And he's saying that maybe they just found out. No, I personally feel they always knew what they was doing. They knew that they had people in a gullible moment, and they wasn't going to get you right then and there. They was going to let it accumulate. And the more they allow people to do it, the more people just hung themselves, and now they on the run. Let's get into the next video.
I'm so happy that I decided to sit in that foreclosed house with my little young infant son praying instead of taking that PPP loan. You know how many people came up to me talking about trap? You want the PPP loan? You get this much money, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, in a foreclosed house, I tell you, it ran down. I said, no, God, listen now. No, I don't know what that's about. It sounds suspicious to me. So I'm going to pass, baby. So I'm just going to pass. And now look what's going on. Look what they talking about. They got a whole list of people right now that's getting locked because they wanted to play. No, I'm going to take that prayer instead. Listen, I pass on that PPP loan. The only PPP I need is that prayer. That's it. That's all I needed, baby. Now we're in a different place in 2024. 2020 was crazy. Yeah, I was in a foreclosed house in 2020. Yes, I was. With that PPP prayer. Yes, I was. Turned that baby down so fast. Trap, all you need is your... what? All I need is... no, don't sound right. It sounds a little scary now. I will pass on that PPP. Okay? But I'm protected by that prayer. All right, y'all. If y'all took out that PPP, I will try the best in life now. All right? Anyways, I love you.
You know what's funny? The funny part about it is watching this video, the reason why I put it up here is because a lot of people did feel like her, right? A lot of people was faced with adversity. A lot of people didn't know where their next dollar was going to come from. So what happened was when you hear you can get $10,000 just out the blue, all you have to do is fill out these 3 questions and boom, right? Sounds too good to be true. However, a lot of people went against their better judgment because they were desperate. But the ones that stuck it through and just had faith, like, yo, listen, it'll be okay. Now look, they not facing jail time. And you see, she says, well, I was in a foreclosed home with an infant kid. I still say, you know what? I'm going to just pray on it. And now look at her. No longer in a foreclosed home. She said she's doing better for herself because she stood the test of time. For y'all out there that, you believe in a higher power, whether it's God or, whatever your higher power is, right? They say that there's going to be tests, right? There's going to be all type of things going on, but you got to stand firm and have faith. I ain't say hope. I said faith. That everything will be good. A lot of people, they didn't pass that test. Let's get to the next video.
Our story time on the PPP loan and why I think it's funny. Okay, so back in probably 2020, and I say I was lost in the sauce. I was just lost in the sauce. Didn't know nothing about it. What, just lost in the sauce. But anyways, so I used to scroll on social media or whatever, and all of a sudden, you see your friends like flashing money. When I tell you they was on every social media platform flashing money.
They were acting a fool. If y'all remember the pandemic, they was acting a fool. Everybody was selling big old weed packs Everybody was selling hair, bundles, clothes. Everybody had a whole bunch of gang of Don Julio bottles and Clase Azul. People were acting a fool with that money.
And you was like, where did they get this money from all of a sudden? And then you start hearing people talking about, oh, the government giving out free money. And I'm like, the government giving out free money? Common sense say, baby, the government never give out free money. It got to be a catch to something they do. So, all of a sudden, I go to the grocery store, I'm in line. This lady in front of me was on the phone, and I was ear hustling. And she was upset because she was like, her sister that got this free money from the government, and she ain't trying to take care of the family. So I'm like, what? Thinking to myself, what in the world is there free money? She like, the sister going to Jamaica, honey. She just doing everything besides trying to take care of the family. So I was like, this is just crazy. So I ended up going to the mall. When I tell y'all, the malls was packed out. When I tell you packed out.
Oh, man. Y'all remember when you couldn't go nowhere? Y'all remember when the grocery stores, everything was empty because everybody was just buying hundreds of dollars of groceries. Everybody was in all these shopping malls. You couldn't go nowhere. I'm talking about the parking lot for all these shopping malls was so filled you couldn't park nowhere. It was crazy.
People done got taxes all over again. That's how packed out it was. And so I'm like, free money. I ain't get no notification about that I was qualified for any type of free money. So I didn't know what they was talking about. And y'all know we all got that one crackhead in the neighborhood. He's very known. When you see that one crackhead that had the latest J's on, at that moment, you knew something was fishy going on because, baby, I'm gonna call him Fred. How Fred have on the latest J's, but them clothes he still had on 60 days ago? And then he walking around here talking about he got money. Okay. I mean, okay, ball out, Fred. Whatever. So I end up, Googling, because, Google is my best friend. I end up Googling free money from the government. It started prompting PPP loan. First thing got to me was a loan, because, baby, anybody with any type of common sense know a loan is something you borrow and pay back, not something you keep, not something you take and you just don't come back. It's something you borrow and pay back.
Boom. Boom. Let me give y'all a quick story. We're going to get back to it. I never forget, my uncle asked me about it, right? He was like, yo, you heard about the loan? I'm about to do this. It's good. It don't kick back. The government is giving you money. I said, what is it? He said, it's a PPP loan, right? As soon as I heard the loan part, I said, now I'm good. I kind of was sold on everything because he showed me the money. He showed me how he did it. It came back to his account. Well, he didn't do it. Somebody did it for him. But it came to his account. He said it was no problem. I said, well, damn, I mean, if it's that easy, then why not? No kickback? Until he said what it was, and he said loan. Now, common sense, that's a red flag right there. As soon as you see loan, I don't care what they put. They could put A, B, C, D, whatever they put in front of that word loan, you should know that you have to somehow, at some point, pay it back because it's a loan. A loan. Student loan, mortgage loan, anytime you hear loan, you have to pay it back.
That's a loan, period. Regardless of what it got in front of it, it's still loan at the end of that title.
Yep.
Loan. Okay. So after I Googled that, I'm like, okay, these people walking around here with a PPP loan and they calling it free money. I said, that's crazy. And then all of a sudden on social media, that's when people started popping up with businesses. Baby, they started cleaning businesses. They started making clothes.
Yep.
They started cooking.
Yep.
Baby, they started doing everything. And I'm saying to myself, when the hell did I learn how to cook? I started started to get, word was like, baby, somebody need to contact the health department because this is just too much. Too much. Too much. And baby, when they ran through that money, all them businesses shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, them businesses wasn't even up a good 45 days, maybe. So, baby, when I tell y'all, when I see stuff like this, I find it so funny because they done sit up here and done took a PPP loan as a personal loan, as a give out. That's what it was. They thought it was a handout. They done cashed out at the mall. Mm-hmm. They done did everything besides the right way with this loan. And now you on TikTok. Now you on Facebook. Now you on Instagram crying. Man, you scammer, you.
She evil.
So yeah, I'm gonna laugh at you because you should have read the fine print. You should have read it. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna take a personal loan, a PPP loan, a senior citizen loan, and think it was just free money handed to me from the government. Nah, baby, it's always a give it to everything you sign for. Mm-hmm. Talking about, oh yeah, just go online and fill out the application and hit yes, yes, yes. What am I yesing to?
Yup.
Or y'all just didn't care? Because y'all seen y'all friends get that money, so you want that money, so you yes. And then you finna get locked up now. You and your friend finna get locked up. Steady trying to find the motive. Why do what I do? The people ain't getting no smarter. Baby Fred better watch out. Fred better watch out. Them J's 4 years old. Baby Fred better watch out.
Fred.
Because I know damn well he didn't come up with no type of cleaning business. He didn't come out with no cooking business. He didn't come out with nothing, baby. He walking right here with them J's on.
Fred still got them J's on today. It's 2000. Hey, y'all seen the last video we did where dude had the ankle monitor on? He had the same Fendi shirt that he bought with the money that he scammed from 2019. You see how crazy that is? They walk around with the same clothes and shoes from the pandemic. That's how bad it is. And all those businesses that they call themselves starting, where they had all the plates, all the hair they wanted to do, they had all the everything. Every little business, cleaning business that they done try to start, they don't got it no more. No more bottles, no more weed, no more nothing. You don't hear about nothing no more. This is crazy.
Talking about he got money, baby. You got time too. You got time too. Yep, you gonna have that too. So yeah, I do find it funny and I am laughing because, baby, you about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Baby, y'all need to go and search them PPP loan contents because, baby, it's funny. They are funny. And this is real. If y'all don't think it's not, this is real. Baby, the government set you up and got you because they knew you was a scammer from the beginning. Mm-hmm. Who play with the IRS like that? Come on now. Who play with... Baby, please. Baby, I don't need to play with food stamp people like that. Baby, baby. They can have that. They can have that. Baby, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. I ain't doing it. But, I mean, you take your 20 grand, you take your 50,000 or whatever amount you got, baby. You do that. And I'm just going to sit back and watch you prosper. Period.
Hey, she evil as hell, but let me tell you this, man. She makes a lot of sense because it's a lot of people that acted out of desperation. And you have the other half of those people that just acted out of pure greed, and they seen the opportunity to just take a lot of money, in which some that they never seen that type of money before at one time in their life. But let me tell y'all this. I do believe personally the government knew exactly what they were doing. I feel it was a setup from the beginning. And like I said in the last video, whenever you see a whole bunch of people doing something, That should be a red flag there. If you ever been a part of the streets or just any type of sense, period, I always been like this. If I see a whole bunch of people going left, I'm gonna go right. And not purposely, but I just know a lot of times if everybody's doing something all at once, something isn't right. That's like a red flag, at least to me, right? And it's been working for me, and that's how I operate. Simple as that. Now, another thing, there is some people that got away with this. And these are the people that stole other people's identities and used it to get these PPP loans, right? You have some people that did it in their own name because they were just so desperate. Those are the people that's going to jail. But for the scammers out there that stole people's identities and used it, and that's how they collected it, then they scot-free. But it's sad the people that actually really needed it and they acted out of desperation or whatever the case may be, they're going to jail. They may not get you today, they may not get you tomorrow. But one thing we know about Uncle Sam and his money, he do not play. I got a Caribbean friend that always say this, right? He said, after freeness comes, you know the word, the P word, your manhood. He's from Guyana. His favorite thing is after freeness comes P, you know, and basically the reason why he said that is because nothing in America is free. He says that all the time. He comes from Guyana, and he said he learned that anytime you hear something is free in America, it's something that comes behind it. You end up getting effed. And by F, y'all know exactly what I mean. But anyway, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let us know your own stories. Have you got caught up? Do you know somebody that got caught up? Let us know in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.